Hey guys, I'm sitting here in this loaner car that I got this week. It's a great illustration for this new series that we're starting next week called Drive. Okay, so my car's in the shop, and so they give me this loaner car, and it's a brand new car. I mean, the brand new model. It's pretty nice. I have to admit, they're probably trying to get me to buy it. But they give me this key, and I sit down in the car, and I realize, like, I have no idea how to start this car. I mean, look at this. There's no key. Okay, I got an old car. I don't know what this is. I don't know what has happened with cars now, but there's no key. So I don't know how to start it. And so I'm sitting here for like 2 or 3 minutes, and finally I figure out that there's a little push button. So I'm not feeling so stupid anymore. So I push the button and I start the car. And then I go to shift it into drive, and I can't find the shifter, the gear shifter. Like, there's no gear shifter. And I'm not joking at all. I'm sitting here for 5 minutes, like, looking for a gear shifter, and I felt so stupid. I didn't want to go back into the shop and say, hey, could you tell me how to put it in, in drive? So I pull my phone out and I Google it, and I figure out that there's this knob here on this new fancy car. I don't know what's going on, but there's this knob to put it in drive. So finally, 10 minutes later, I figure all this out, and I'm off on my way. But, it's funny because sometimes maybe life is a little bit like that. And in this new series called Drive, we're talking about what drives a person to pursue God in the first place. Maybe you come to church and you're sitting there thinking, you're looking around and you're like, why are all these people, driven to pursue God in the first place? Like, why are they even doing this? Why are they even interested? You don't maybe see the appeal. You don't really get it. You might be thinking, am I missing something? Kind of like me with this car. Like, this seems obvious probably to a lot of people, but this isn't obvious to me. Well, that's what this new series is about that we're starting next week. We're talking about what drives someone to pursue God in the first place. Why pursue God? We're going to talk in week 1 about being driven by good, like by wanting to be a good person, a better dad, a better husband, a better person, or being driven for the good life. Like, there's something good, right? And being driven by that. And in week 2, we're going to be talking about being driven by purpose. And then in week 3, we're going to be talking about being driven by eternity. So I hope you'll join us for this next series and invite some people to join us for this next sermon series called Drive.